Hey guys, I'm going to do a little video, hello, on the eSuite. And the reason I can't switch the screen is because apparently you can't switch it back and forth in just a regular video. Um, so our eSuite is our internet back office, and this is different than your website. Your website is the place that you send your customers to order from, and your eSuite is what keeps track of your customers and your distributors and volumes and orders and things like that. So you're going to send customers to your website that you created when you joined, and that is linked up to your eSuite account. So that is what we're going to look at today. I'm going to talk about a few things that you need to know about our eSuite. This is what it looks like. When you sign in, you use your username, which is a 7-digit number, and a password that was used when your account was created. And this is your home page. This is actually Brian's right now. We're going to just look through his. Everybody's looks about the same. It does look the same in the home page. If you're just starting, you might see notification to fill out a form, and that is for tax purposes, and your commissions will be held until you fill that out. So I would just go ahead and fill that in right away for tax reasons, and then your commission hold will be let off. But I'm just going to talk about some of these things at the top, these little icons you can see, from messages all the way to support. I'm not going to go through everything. There's a lot in eSuite, and there's plenty of things I haven't even gone over before, but the ones that you need to know. Let's start over here, actually, support. Support is, let's say that you have a loyal customer who had a shipping problem, or they got a package that was sent wrong, whatever it may be. You can get a hold of customer service. You can either call them about that, or you can submit a ticket, which is a really nice way. Then you don't have to wait on hold. You just go to support, create new ticket, and then you can say what it is that you want it to be about. You can select a category, and you hit create ticket. They will usually be answered within 24 to 48 hours. And to find out what the answer is, you just go to support. They're not going to send you an email. You just come back to support in 24 or 48 hours, and you check closed tickets, and then you'll be able to see all of the closed tickets and what they are about. The next one is It Works You. If you haven't done this yet, this is a really great thing to get started with. This is your training videos. So this is, again, under It Works You. Go to It Works You Training. Click right here. You're going to click here. It says Steps to Success. There's 1, 2, 3 nice short and sweet videos here. And then Build Your Business, 1, 2, 3 videos right here. They're short and sweet. They're going to give you some really good information of things just to get started. I'll probably show you some other videos that will be a great start to your business as well. But these are the ones from the company, and they're full of information that you should know. So the next one is orders. We'll do orders. So underneath order, there's several different things that you can do. Let's say, so you just joined, and so you have the business builder kit. Some of you might have ordered some extra products to start out with. There's a booster kit and things. But this here is, let's say that you've already ran your auto ship for the month, and you wanted to buy another box of wraps, or you're like, hey, I really want to try that lip and eye. So this is different than your auto ship, but this is where you go to place any additional orders. You can always place additional orders for any product that you need. So you're going to go here to orders at the top, and you can see there's a couple of options. Let me just go a little bit closer. So you're going to see this is your cart. You can do order history, some loyal customer orders. This is applicator rewards. You'll see this right here. So remember, every 2 loyal customers that you sign, that you keep underneath you, again, that you're not moving to your team, every 2 loyal customers, you get 1 box of wraps or a box of facials for only $25, and it's free shipping. It's really awesome. So if you have them, you're going to click on applicator rewards, and they'd show up right here, like if you had 1, 2, 3, however many you have, and you can hit 1 for a wrap, 1 for a facial. Those are super awesome. Then you just hit submit order, and it's, again, free shipping. So that's how you get to your applicator rewards. This is enroll new customer. So this is where you are going to enroll. Let's say you're ready, you have somebody who's ready to join your team. This is where you're going to sign them up. You're going to go into Distributor, and you're going to click it, and you're just going to fill in the information. We used to sign loyal customers up through our eSuite, but now I actually recommend signing them up through your website, and I can show you that in a minute. And then the retail customer is also, this is where it's found. I have been doing this for over 2 years, and I've probably had 2, maybe 3 ever retail customers. So our loyal customer program is too amazing. So as soon as you tell them about the prices and and just the program and the perks that come with the loyal customer program, you probably will rarely ever have a retail customer. So you probably will never use that. But anyway, so loyal customer is, you can do it here again, but I actually recommend you do it through your website. So let me show you real quick what you do there. I'm just going to quick sign on to my website. So mine is www.amy. I'm trying to keep my hand as still as possible so it's not so crazy. So again, you'll know it's your website. So this is your website. It's gonna have, I'll show you in a minute how you put your picture there, my name and number, so that's how I know it's me. When I always say, oh, yep, is my picture in the corner, I always just have them check. So you click on shop. So this is if you're gonna enroll someone, or if you're gonna walk someone through enrolling on your website. It's good to know what to tell them to do. So don't just say, hey, go to my website and order. They're not gonna know what to do. So I like to walk them through step by step. So I'll say, go to my website. I'll say, click on shop at the top. Let's say that they wanted to order some wraps. The categories are on the side right here, as you can see, but you can see them all like this. So I'm just gonna go to body because that's nice and easy. You're gonna add to cart. Let's say they wanted to order something else. They certainly can go to different categories, but we'll say they just wanted wraps today. You're gonna click checkout. So they've never ordered before, so they're brand new loyal customer. So this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna click on this. It's called Enroll with Auto Shipment, and that is our 90-day challenge loyal customer program. They're gonna click that right there. They're gonna enter their information. Okay, so whether or not they gave me their information, I will go to my website and enter it this way as well, even if they gave me their information. But this is where they go to sign up, and then you just follow the prompts through and they can add their information in. As soon as it goes in, and it could take an hour or two, whatever, for that to completely process, it's going to show up in your eSuite. So this is right here. Remember, this is our internet back office. So those two are linked. Okay. So that's under orders is where we were at there. I'm going to skip over calendar and I'm going to go to settings, which is the next one over here. Settings, I think I am. Okay, so settings, I showed you where my picture was, right, on the website. So this is where you keep track of like your website. You can see pretty much anything settings related, but so you go to website, and this is, you can change your website name actually at any time, and this is where you do it. And the other thing that I was going to show you is this. So you can put your picture in the top corner, and then you can write a story about yourself, so that when they're at your website, there is actually a place where they can read about you. So if you're sending people to your website, it's really good to have that filled in. This is Brian's website. We actually don't use his account because we do all the business through my account, even though I work his business with him, if that makes any sense. We just use mine as the enrolling website, if that makes sense. Because we're both distributors. Okay, settings. Now we're going to do auto shipment. So your auto shipment, remember, the best way to be commission qualified is by having an 80 BV auto shipment. 80 means BV means bonus volume. So I was going to show you this here because this is what yours is going to look like if you're just starting. So I set Brian's up so that it's going to look just like yours. So there's 3 buttons here: create new, create my, and then manage eSuite. So create my is the one that you're going to want to do right away when you're getting started. This is what yours is going to look like. If you've been here for a while and you've already set up an auto shipment, you're not going to have the create my, because you'll show what your auto shipment is. So this is what yours is going to look like. You're going to hit create my auto shipment. Okay, it's coming. So now I always recommend that a great option for starting your business is a box of wraps and greens on the go. And the reason for that is because the box of wraps are 54 BV and the greens are 30. So you're at 84, so you're at the 80 BV mark. And with the wraps, because there's 4 wraps in a box, you can sell each wrap for $25. So if you sell 4 wraps, it's $100 of cash. So there you have made your investment back right there. So we're just gonna go, this is how you add it to your cart. I'm just gonna do add to cart. I'm gonna do a box of wraps. Perfect. And then I'm gonna hit continue shopping at the top. Okay, so I have the wraps in there, so I'm at 54, so I need to be at 80. So I'm going to scoot down here. I'm going to go to the greens. I recommend the greens on the go berry. The general, I would say statistically more people like the berry than the orange, but both are great options. I get berry greens on the go because I use the greens myself, especially when you're getting started. It's a great product to start using, and it's a product for everybody. This is my favorite product, and because they're sample sizes, you can give them away as samples, use them yourself. They're just a great marketing tool. So I hit add to cart here. Then I'm going to hit continue. So I got my BV there. Okay. So this is setting up my auto shipment date. So you can set this up at any time. In your first month, the only thing that you have to have and pay for is your is your business builder kit. So your first auto shipment does not need to run until the second month. It won't run actually. So if you want to order something before then, that's where you have to go and place a separate order. Because the only thing that you need to have in your first month is your business builder kit, which is your wraps coming in your kit and marketing material. Okay, so I'm gonna hit continue. Don't forget to continue there. This is for next month, and you're gonna pick your address that you want it to go to. Okay, and you're going to pick your shipping method. I usually just pick standard. It's up to you. Okay, using my primary card. Just got to go through these prompts. The last button you have to hit, and make sure you hit this, is save your auto shipment. If you don't hit this button, nothing will happen, and you won't be commission qualified, which means you won't get your payments. So that is set now, okay? So now when I go into my auto shipments here at the top, you always want to make sure that you have your ADBV auto shipment set up to get paid. That's right here, okay? So now you can see how the difference is. If I hit create new auto shipment, that's gonna make a second one, and you don't want to do that unless of course you do want two separate ones. I know some people who run out of maybe their greens early in the month, and they have their hair, skin, nails at the end of the month. So they have two separate ones running. You certainly don't have to do that. So just know that if you hit new, you're gonna have a second one. You don't need to have that. This manage eSuite auto shipment button, this is for your website. So as you know, it's $20 to run your business from your website. It's the best $20 you'll spend because you send your website to people and they can sign up as customers without you even knowing it. I wake up to new customers and it's a wonderful thing. And besides that, the company does an excellent job of putting together a super professional, user-friendly website for you. But just know that if for whatever reason, if you chose to not have your website, it is a choice. It's $20. I recommend having it, but this is where you go if you want to turn it off. If you do turn it off, you will no longer have a website to send your customers to, and then you're going to have you'll still have an eSuite, but it's going to be limited amount, so you won't have all of the options that we're looking at right now. Some things will just be blocked off. So, okay, so that's auto shipments. The next one is document library. I love this one. Document library has a lot of awesome documents, believe it or not. And when I first started, let's see, it's thinking here. When I first started, I went over here to the side, and there's lots of marketing material, forms, policies, and procedures. Read through those. It's a lot to read through, but you're going to want to know those things. Even the compensation plan, it's good to read through those things. But if you go down here to product info, see where I did that? All of these here, all of this here is all of the products that we have. And the cool thing is you can download a PDF of everything, and it tells you like the breakdown of it, and then all the ingredients that are in everything, some frequently asked questions. And so I actually, when I started, I printed them all off and I put them in a 3-ring binder. So that way, if I was talking to someone and they said, hey, how many calories are in the It's Essential bars, I could just have it really readily handy. But everything is also online, but that's just something I did, a little tip. Okay, so this is a PDF here. Okay, so these are all the products. So you can search up here, let's say you're looking for the greens, you can just type in greens, and then the greens will come up, so you don't have to search through the whole thing. So I like this little search bar. Okay, so that's document library, good stuff there. Rank, this is just gonna tell you what your rank is, pretty self-explanatory. The last one let's do reports next. Okay, so reports, there's lots of different reports in here, as you can see. I'm just gonna tell you about a couple of them. There's some I've never even used before, but what you need to know to start off, and feel free to ever just like kind of poke around and see which ones you like, but I like Organization Explorer, which is right here at the top. When you start, you're gonna have your name, which is gonna be at 0. Remember, this is Brian's account. Your name is gonna be a 0. And then as you add loyal customers and distributors under you, those are going to have different levels. So anybody that's a 1 is your level 1, a 2 is your level 2, and then you're going to be able to find their information. So let's say you're like, oh, Sally, she ordered something and I wanted to see what she ordered this month. So you're going to type in Sally, okay, in the search. I don't even know if we have a Sally, I have no clue. Probably not. So let's just pretend there was a Sally. So if there's a Sally, it's going to show up right here, and then you can search for her so she doesn't get lost in all your things. So you can use that search and then you can find more information. So that's Organization Explorer. This is more reports here, so you can hit the drop down. Another one I really like is Tree Viewer. Tree Viewer is a good one too. You can click on Show Your Loyal Customers. And that's a good one because you click here, and then these are the loyal customers that are underneath Brian. And then you can kind of go from there. Okay, loyal customers and distributors. Okay. So then that's reports. There's a few other reports in here, but we can kind of, if you have questions over certain things that you want to look at, I mean, like I said, feel free to kind of look around in here. But those are my two favorite reports, I think.